Welcome to our cinematic story, Craft English Learning YouTube channel. Today is very interesting topic, my introvert daily life. This story is helpful for your English learning, listening, and speaking skills. So listen carefully and feel free and enjoy the story. Alex woke up to the gentle sound of his alarm, the melody specifically chosen for its soothing tones. As an introvert, he had always preferred starting his day quietly, without the abruptness of loud noises. He took a moment to enjoy the silence of his small apartment before getting out of bed. The morning light streamed through the curtains, casting a warm glow across the room. Alex took a deep breath, appreciating the tranquility. His routine was predictable, but comforting. After a quick shower, he made a cup of tea and sat by the window, watching the world wake up. He enjoyed these moments of solitude, where he could gather his thoughts and prepare for the day ahead. His cat, Luna, jumped onto his lap, purring contentedly. Stroking her soft fur, Alex felt a sense of peace. At work, Alex was known for his reliability and attention to detail. He worked as a graphic designer at a small marketing firm. The job suited him well, allowing him to channel his creativity without constant interaction. His colleagues were friendly, but respected his need for space. He had a small desk in a quiet corner of the office where he could focus on his projects. Today, he was working on a campaign for a local bakery. He loved the challenge of creating designs that captured the essence of the client's brand. With his headphones on, he lost himself in the world of colors and shapes, piecing together a design that felt just right. He enjoyed these periods of deep focus, where the outside world seemed to fade away. During lunch, Alex preferred to eat at his desk or take a walk outside, rather than join the group in the break room. Today, he opted for a walk. The nearby park was a perfect escape, with its winding paths and blooming flowers. As he walked, he observed the details around him: the patterns of the leaves, the chirping of birds, the soft rustle of the breeze. It was a time for quiet reflection, a chance to recharge his energy. Back at the office, he continued to work diligently, occasionally exchanging a few words with his colleagues. They had grown to understand his quiet nature and valued his contributions. His boss, Sarah, often praised his ability to produce high-quality work consistently. She appreciated his calm demeanor and the way he brought a sense of stability to the team. The afternoon passed quickly, and soon it was time to head home. Alex enjoyed the short commute, using the time to decompress and transition from work mode to relaxation. Once home, he changed into comfortable clothes and spent some time reading. Books had always been his refuge, a way to explore new worlds and ideas without leaving his apartment. Tonight, he was engrossed in a mystery novel, the plot twists keeping him on the edge of his seat. Dinner was a simple affair, a homemade pasta dish that Alex had perfected over time. Cooking was another way he liked to unwind, the rhythmic motions and familiar recipes providing a sense of comfort. After dinner, he settled down to watch a documentary. He preferred documentaries and indie films over mainstream movies, finding them more thought-provoking and aligned with his interests. As the evening drew to a close, Alex took a few moments to meditate. It was a practice he had adopted a few years ago, and it had become an essential part of his routine. The quiet stillness helped him clear his mind and prepare for a restful night's sleep. With Luna curled up beside him, he reflected on the day. It had been a good day, filled with small but meaningful moments. Alex's life might have seemed uneventful to some, but to him, it was rich with the simple pleasures of a quiet existence. He valued the deep connections he had with a few close friends and the solitude that allowed him to be his true self. While he occasionally ventured out for social gatherings, he always made sure to balance these with ample time alone to recharge.
His weekends were often spent pursuing hobbies like painting and photography. These activities allowed him to express himself in ways that words couldn't. He had a keen eye for detail and a unique perspective that came through in his art. Sometimes he would share his work on social media, where he had found a small but appreciative audience. The positive feedback he received from fellow introverts around the world was encouraging and made him feel connected despite the physical distance.
One Saturday, Alex decided to visit an art gallery. He enjoyed the quiet ambiance and the opportunity to be inspired by the creativity of others. Wandering through the exhibits, he felt a sense of kinship with the artists. Their work spoke to him, evoking emotions and sparking ideas for his own projects. He spent hours there, lost in thought and admiring the beauty around him. Later that evening, he met up with his friend Emily for coffee. Emily was one of his closest friends, someone who understood and accepted his introverted nature. Their conversations were always meaningful, often delving into topics like literature, art, and the intricacies of human behavior. They found a cozy corner in their favorite cafe and talked for hours, the time slipping away unnoticed. As he walked home, Alex felt grateful for the balance he had found in his life. He had carved out a space where he could thrive, surrounded by the things that brought him joy and fulfillment. The world outside could be overwhelming at times, but he had learned to navigate it in his own way, finding peace in the quiet moments.
That night, as he prepared for bed, he looked forward to the week ahead. Each day held the promise of new discoveries and the comfort of familiar routines. For Alex, being an introvert wasn't a limitation, but a way of life that allowed him to connect deeply with the world around him, savoring the beauty in the details and finding joy in the simplicity of everyday moments.
Comment your feedback, like and subscribe our channel.